So for this tutorial I'm going to be using yeye yarn. It is a lightweight yarn. I'll be doubling my strands and I'll be using a 3.5 mm hook. You can decide to use any yarn of your choice and the recommended hook size. So we are going to start by making a slip knot, and then you're going to take your hip measurement. That's what we are working with, and then you make a chain that is in multiples of 5, and that corresponds to your hip measurement. So just make a chain that corresponds to your hip measurement, and it should be in multiples of 5, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so when you're done with your chain, you're going to arrange it such that it should be straight, and then what we are going to do is to join it together to form a loop. So we are going to insert our hook into the very first stitch, pull a loop through, and then pull through again. Then we are going to chain 3, and this chain 3 is going to count as our first stitch. So into the next stitch you're going to place a double crochet, into the next stitch you're going to place a double crochet, and into every other stitch on this row we are going to be placing double crochet stitches till we come back to our chain 3. So place a double crochet all round till you come back to our starting point where we did our chain 3. Okay, I've gone round and I am back to where we started. So I'm just going to make a slip stitch to close off the round. Then I'm going to chain 3, and into that same stitch I'm going to place 2 double crochet stitches. And then I'm going to chain 3. You're going to skip 4 stitches, and then into the 5th stitch you're going to place a double crochet stitch. You are going to add 2 more double crochet stitches into the same stitch. Then you chain 3, skip 4 double crochet stitches, and into the 5th stitch you're going to place a double crochet, and then you add 2 more double crochet stitches. Then you chain 3, skip 4 double crochet stitches, and into the 5th stitch you place a double crochet stitch. So this is a pattern for row 2. We are just going to keep repeating that. So this is a process we are going to be repeating for our row 2 till we come right back to our starting point. Now we are almost where we started, so we are going to chain 3, and we are going to skip the remaining 5 stitches, and then we are going to make a slip stitch into our chain 3 stitch. So this is how it is looking like right now. So go ahead and chain 3. It counts as our first double crochet. In that same stitch we are going to place another double crochet. Then into the middle stitch we are going to place 1 double crochet, and then into the 3rd stitch we are going to place 2 double crochet stitches. Then we'll do a single crochet into that chain 3 space, yarn over, we'll place 2 double crochet stitches into that first double crochet stitch. Then we'll place 1 double crochet into the middle stitch, and then 2 double crochet stitches into the last stitch. Then we'll place a single crochet into the chain 3 space, and we are going to repeat what we just did with the other stitches. 2 double crochet into the first stitch, 1 double crochet into the middle stitch, and then 2 double crochet into the third stitch. You will repeat that all around till we come back to our starting point. I just finished with the last set, so I'm just doing my single crochet stitch, and then I will slip stitch to close off the round. Then I'll slip stitch into the remaining 4 stitches till I get to where I have my single crochet stitch. So you make a slip stitch all the way through, then slip stitch into the single crochet stitch, so this is round 3. We are going to chain 3, and into that same stitch we are going to place 2 more double crochet stitches, and then we are going to chain 3. We move to the next single crochet stitch and we'll place 3 double crochet stitches, then we'll chain 3, move to the next single crochet stitch. I will place 3 double crochet stitches into that same stitch, and we're going to repeat this all around till we come back to our starting point. So we are at the end now. So this is me at the end. I'm just going to chain 3, and then I'll slip stitch into the chain 3 we did at the beginning of the round. Then we are going to chain 3, which will count as our first double crochet. Into that same stitch you place a second double crochet, into the middle stitch you place 1 double crochet stitch, into the last stitch you place 2 double crochet stitches, and then you place a single crochet into the chain 3 space. Move to the next set, 2 double crochet stitches into the first stitch, 1 double crochet into the middle stitch, and then 2 double crochet in the remaining stitch. Then you do a single crochet in the chain 3 space. So we are going to repeat this all round so we come back to our starting point. So this is a repeat of row 2 right here. So this is a 2-row repeat, very simple pattern to follow. So this is basically what we are going to be doing till you get the length of your skirt. Okay, now that we have gone all around, we are going to do a single crochet into that chain 3 space, and then insert our hook in there. Then we are going to slip stitch. Then you are going to slip stitch into the remaining 4 stitches till you get to where we have our single crochet stitch. Now slip stitch into the single crochet stitch. Then go ahead and chain 3, and that will count as our very first stitch. In that same space you're going to add 2 more double crochet stitches. Then you are going to chain 3, 1 2 3. We move to the next single crochet. I will place 3 double crochet stitches into that stitch. Then we chain 3, place another set of 3 double crochet stitches into the next single crochet. So at this point you just have to keep repeating your row 2 and 3 till you get the length of your skirt, and then I'm going to show you how to work the waistband such that it's going to fit. So this is how our skirt is looking. I love the pattern, so cutesy. So to end our last round, I'm just going to make a slip stitch, then I chain one, cut off my yarn, then I'm going to weave in my end after this. So now for the waistband, we started with our hip measurement, so we want to work our waistband such that it will be our waist measurement. So we're going to slip stitch and reattach our yarn. You chain 3, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2 as though you're doing a double crochet, but don't finish that. Go into the next stitch, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2. Now you have 3 strands on your loop, pull through all, yarn over into the next stitch, just make a double crochet, then yarn over into the next stitch, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2. We will not complete that. You go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2. Now we have 3 strands, you pull all through 3. So we are basically doing a reduction such that we can have our waist measurement. I started with a hip measurement of 40, but by doing this reduction I ended up with a hip measurement of 33. So you can do that to reduce to get your waist measurement. So just keep doing regular double crochet and then a decrease, and you do that all round. Just doing my very last double crochet stitch, and then I'm going to slip stitch to close off this round. Chain 1, cut off my yarn, and then fasten off the tail. I'm just going to weave in that tail right there. So we need a strap now that we are going to place into our waistband. So grab your yarn, let's make a strap, make a slip knot, and make a chain of about 200 to 250 chains that we are going to use for the waistband. So let's go into the front part of the skirt. Then we are just going to insert our strap like this. You skip about 3 double crochet stitches, you pull through on the other side, skip about 3 double crochet stitches, you pull in, and you're just going to keep doing this all the way around. Please give this video a like, comment, share, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video you will be notified. So you can keep placing your strap all the way around, and when you come back you leave about 3 or 4 stitches in between like that. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. I'll see you in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this with your friends. I can also check out my amazing tutorials that I have on my channel. Beautiful tutorials on how to make hats and tops and stuff. Thank you. Bye.